You're listening to Miscast Commentary.
Hey everybody, welcome to Miscast Commentary, the Coming Attractions episode. I'm Joe Findlay.
And I'm Todd, just Tebow Murray.
And still just Tebow, although I want Tebow the Butcher so bad.
It's coming. I'm going to be something, you know. We'll take a poll. What job do you want me to get?
Yeah.
I don't, sailing's, you know, that ship has sailed, I think. Yeah, I'll be sailing soon. You watch. I'll be like, hey, I'm sailing again, but I want to get out of the biz.
Yeah. Yeah, there you
Maybe. I don't know. So that's why it's just Tebow. So you tell me, Tebow the Butcher, I think sounds pretty good.
Yeah. Tebow the Obstetrician.
Ooh.
Tebow the Comptroller.
Yeah, Tebow. I don't know. Tebow the
No ambition.
body inspector.
There you go.
Tebow. What if I was a prostitute? Tebow man whore. Tebow
the Gigolo.
Ooh, Tebow the Gigolo. I like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, problem solved.
Tebow the Gigolo.
Tebow the Plumber. Because
I want to be called Tebow the Gigolo because I only do juggaloos.
But they're juggalos.
Yeah.
Oh, I get it. You just wanted to mispronounce it. I'm sorry.
Woo, yeah. Juggalaga boys. The supper's ready.
I only do juggalos, which are people who juggle while having an orgasm.
Ooh. Is that real? And they can only orgasm while juggling.
They juggle my balls.
Ball jugglers. The fuck is that noise?
I don't know.
What's happening?
Oh.
I think someone's digging through the wall.
No, there's a ball down here below me. It's
what the hell is that thing?
It's a spherical maze that I bought my wife. There it goes.
There it goes. Solve that. Hey.
There we go. I don't know how it
you
got
should
there.
have kicked it across the fucking room. If you wanted a sound bite, man, throw that thing into the TV. Stop being a pussy.
But I need the TV.
Yeah, fuck that thing.
And then we
Come on. I can watch this. I'm gonna influence him to break his own television on live pod world.
Well, I used to have 3 kids, and I'm down to 2 thanks to Todd's influence, so it's doable.
Dead weight, bro. Dead weight.
Yeah, this one, he's not gonna offer you anything.
I could tell just by that look in his eye.
This one's cute. This one's smart. Get rid of dumb and ugly in the middle.
Cut off the fat, bro.
Yeah.
Wonder how that kid's doing now.
Oh no, he's dead.
I don't need to know any more of the details. I'll just be compromising your little hidey hole.
Yeah.
It stinks in here. Your fridge reeks.
That's just me, baby. That's just me.
Oh shit!
See, I make a cop smell.
I had a death. I had a death. My little scooty booty, my little chinchilla died.
Yeah, we're very sorry.
She's hella old. That. I paid $400. I'll bet you that veterinarian knew just by looking at how old she was, but she's still like, here, take all this medicine. And I was like, okay, $400 later.
Yeah.
Because it's an exotic animal. It's like a rodent with special fur.
It's very soft.
How the fuck is that thing like?
I don't know.
I made her into a hat.
It's literally just
I cry every time I put it on, but my God, is it ever comfortable?
I was literally thinking in my head, the worst thing I could possibly do is ask you if you made it into gloves. And I'm like, okay, so I'm getting ready to ask that question. And then you're like, nah, I made it into a hat.
I jumped on your, as much as that ripped my heart out, you know, sometimes comments have to be made. You turned mine down.
I turned the general one down.
Would you just turn me down?
We both turned down because you got too loud.
Turn me down, girl.
Yeah.
All fucking worked up here.
I'm sorry.
Don't turn me down, turn me down. I think that this is going to be my new summer hit.
Yeah.
Don't turn me down, girl.
Yeah, no,
4 different versions.
I'm still trying to get somebody to do Don't Do It from last time, from last mini episode.
So, don't touch me there.
I think it's good.
Okay, do it.
All right, so, I don't know. Want to talk about next week's episode?
Nah.
All right, fuck it. So this is the last episode, guys.
I want to lead into this one
because let's hear it.
I made a Michael J. Fox joke a long time ago.
Yeah.
I called him Shaky J.
Yeah.
Shaky J. Fox. And now every day when anything happens to me, I truly believe it. Like, dude, today, my finger was like, I don't know if I slept on my hand or something, but like my finger, my pinky finger was twitching like crazy today. Without me telling it to. And all I can think about is Michael J. Fox's story about being on the Doc Hollywood.
Yep.
And his pinky finger started, and I'm like, that's because of the joke I made.
Oh, man. Do you wish perhaps that you could, I don't know, go back in time and take that back?
Nope.
Do you wish
I stand by everything.
Do you wish you could go back and fuck your mom?
Nope.
Okay, well, but it's closer to what we're getting at.
Nope.
No, not really. That's not what it's about. If you watched the movie.
Yeah, come on now.
All right, but did you ever wish you could go back and fuck a younger Leah Thompson?
No. I want my mother
Crispin?
dressed like Leah Thompson.
Oh, okay.
You know what I like.
I
Come
want
on.
Crispin.
It's not my mother then. It's Leah Thompson.
Yes. I want a young Crispin Glover.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, man, get your damn hands off her. Okay.
Get your hands off my girl. That's my Crispin Glover.
I'm going to do my Crispin Glover from him on Letterman. I can kick real high. Gah, gah. And then he got kicked off the show.
I can kick.
He does that.
He is one hell of a kicker.
He's a fucking
The man kicks like a beast.
Do you
Jackie
know who-
Chan learned how to kick from Crispin Glover videos.
It's the Crispin style. That's originally it wasn't Drunken Master. Drunken Master, it was Crispin Master.
That's right.
And he has the same kind of weird stumbly
Crispin.
awkwardness. So did you figure out what movie we're doing,
You're looking
guys?
Crispin in that suit, bro. I think we just made up a new term, Crispin.
Nice.
Like when you're looking so crispy, you're Crispin.
Well, I'm thinking when you're Crispin, it's because you look way out of your place, but trying so hard to look in place. But you look
That you do
that
not
it made
fit.
you look further out of place.
Like you're
almost.
trying so hard that you just crispined yourself.
Yeah.
That
It's
you made it worse. Right. Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, whatever.
It's like when Teen Wolf wore a tuxedo. It's like you don't need
He
to wear a
looked
tuxedo.
pretty cool in that,
but
though.
you're a werewolf, so I mean, wearing a tuxedo doesn't fix that.
Oh, okay.
You know
so
what I mean?
that's what you want Crispin to be, huh? I think that's bullshit.
I don't know.
I think you're looking toasty crisp, man. You're on it.
Okay.
You're Crispin. Maybe you're trying to fit in and you're not doing a good job, but that makes you even crispiner. You're crispier.
Maybe you don't go at all because you're just afraid you can't handle that kind of rejection.
There's a serious
That's when
emotional, thing going on with this Crispin now.
So that's where, like, you're sitting there, like, I didn't go, my anxiety hit me, so I didn't go to some party in high school. And they're like, oh, Joe's Crispin out today. He can't do it.
Crispin out.
Can't do it.
It's kind of
Joe decided it was best to puke in his toilet rather than your
The
own.
mental health community will jump on this term.
Yeah.
Trump will make it one of the ones you're not allowed to use. Crispin.
Yeah, that's going right.
He'll
That's
go
going right next to
crazy.
fetus.
He'll go crazy on Twitter or like science based.
Make America Crispin again.
Brought to you by Donald Crispin. Who? What's his name? Crispin Glover. Brought to you by Crispin Glover. Association.
Or Donald
Crispin Glover's too Crispin to be like, hey.
Yeah.
So it's an association in his name that is putting this message out.
And after not being in movies for a while,
He was in the Hot Tub Time Machine.
it was only McG that could bring him back.
In a musical.
No, in what's it called? Charlie's Angels.
Oh my God, what a film.
Yeah, right.
He was amazing in it.
McG. The only thing
He had moves.
I know. The only thing I can ever think about when I hear the words McG, though, is that recording of Christian Bale going bananas on the set of Terminator. Where he's like, McG, you hired this guy? He's like, yo, you think you're professional?
Yeah, you actually call him McG on the set, too.
Yeah.
He changed his legal name to McG.
Yeah.
Sounds like some disgusting new sandwich you can only buy in the ghetto at McDonald's.
Yeah,
Like it's just some
ghetto
disgusting,
Those are
like
the old McDowells.
yeah,
The,
Andy McDowell.
Yeah.
How dare you?
I've scooped
bring
a lot
Andy McDowell into this.
I've scooped a lot of things at her I don't want to eat. Yeah, but I think that was the moment when McG realized that McG wasn't the best name. Like when he was just directing music videos.
It was cool. Yo,
He was
McG,
probably like, oh, McG. He's like,
you're
yeah,
so
he's like,
the man.
McG is a brand. McG is this, and then all of a sudden he's like, oh, I'm gonna do like feature
A real movie.
motion pictures and stuff like that, and I'm gonna work with Christian Bale, who's kind of a big deal. Oh no, they're gonna call me McG.
No,
set.
right? No, only when he was freaking. He's like, McG, did you have this? And then he was like, oh my God, what have I done? He's now yelling angrily McG at me.
Yeah.
Who have I become? That's why the franchise bailed.
Actually, not
right
who
there.
have I become, who have I remained?
Ooh. That was some deep shit right there.
Okay, so let's be really clear about the weird trail we just took. We were trying to lead into a movie, and we were doing a
that's where
great
we
job.
were going.
And we did a great job, and we got right to the exact spot we wanted to get. We're like, quick, take the weirdest detour you can possibly
What are you talking about?
that leads through
This is
Terminator
exactly what we
Salvation
planned.
and McG.
We've talked about this before at length.
Yeah,
this
I know,
is
but-
exactly what we wrote down in bullet points.
But I specifically did that because I know we never do anything to plan, and I thought that meant we were going to be right on point. And here we are. But
here we are again on my own. Come on, everybody. Yeah. Turn that one up.
no, I was waiting for you to go down this road.
I don't even know what the words are.
I don't know, but I think you nailed it. I think that was their point.
Somebody out there was like, that's exactly what I sing too.
Yes.
I think I just, that's for you, America.
It's like
That one's all yours.
It's like in Nirvana's "Dumb," where it's like, I think I'm Giuseppe. That's not the line.
I love when you hear shit in music.
I know, but I know that's not the line.
No,
I
know,
always
right?
knew
Like,
that wasn't the line.
I'm trying to think of one too right now. Like I lost them, and I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, every single one you get
I'll
wrong.
remember later if I can.
Oh, they're so good. Every single one.
I'll hear that song now, like tomorrow or something. I'll be like, that's it.
Tweet us with your favorite ones at Miscast Podcast. We will. We'll read them out on the next mini episode or whatever. But let's seriously now.
Did we say the name of the movie yet?
No, that was the problem.
We'll guess.
This is We'll
It's
wait.
a game. We're playing a game. It's a game.
Call in. This
We're
isn't
playing a
live.
game. Yeah, we should be. Soon we will be.
Nobody.
800 Twitter followers. Ooh.
Anybody? Yeah.
Bueller.
Nobody. You know why?
No.
You know why you didn't tell us? Because you're a slacker.
It's not hot as balls in here today. What's going on?
Well, because it's cold outside.
Oh, it's actually kind of comfortable in here. It's freaking me out a little bit.
I apologize. And I was just
I got
literally
no excuse
once
to take
again.
my pants
I
off.
brought us right back to the movie, and then Todd's like, balls, hot as balls.
I just noticed the temperature.
Balls.
I like that.
I know. That was me channeling the necromancer.
The
something like that.
necromancer.
Just look out, Benedict Cumberbatch. You have a new voice actor chasing you down.
Oh yeah, hot on the heels. Well, they're all going
And
down.
my
anyways.
eyes are the right distance apart.
Says you. Not to Benedict Cumberbatch, they're not.
He probably looks at me. He's like, I can't even see either side.
Yeah,
It's like
he has no
he sees
idea.
right past both sides of my face, so I'm not even here to him.
That's why everybody thinks he's so rude.
Yeah, he just I
But
don't see
he
anyone.
can't see anyone. It's like a thing.
unless you have the exact kind of specifications as a garbage pail kid. He can't make eye contact with you.
Exactly. So what movie are we watching?
Back to the Future.
Yeah, you said it.
I like how we took
better
all
go to
the
that.
energy out.
You better go to that.
No, we are watching the breakout for. Well, it's weird. It's hard to argue that this is the breakout for Michael J. Fox because he was already doing Family Ties.
Yep. No,
So-
this is the movie
But
breakout.
this is the thing that established him as he can be a star on his own and do this.
He's the
own
man.
thing. And I'm doing a lot of hand gestures to really prove my point right now. But we have the trailer for the original Back to the Future Part 1 from 1985.
1985.
Starring Michael J. Fox and
Best year ever.
Christopher A. Lloyd. I don't know what his middle name is. Let's just say A.
F.
Yeah.
It's
Fuck,
Frank.
Christopher fucking Lloyd.
Yep, exactly.
But so let's give a
Oh
listen to
my
this
God.
trailer.
Here we go.
Steven Spielberg presents Back to the Future, a Robert Zemeckis film. Marty leads an ordinary life.
No McFly ever amounted to anything in the history of Hill Valley. Yeah, well, history is going to change.
And 1985 is not his year. But Dr. Brown is about to change all that.
Are you telling me that you built a time machine out of a DeLorean?
He's sending Marty 30 years back in time.
It worked! It's a flying saucer from outer space!
Now, he's trapped in the past,
It's got to be a dream.
about to meet
Chocolate.
his future father.
He's a peeping Tom.
Wow!
And he's making an impression on his mother.
He's an absolute dream. And he can sleep in my room.
Anything you do could have serious repercussions on future events.
Now he's got to make his mother and father fall in love.
For crying out loud, I haven't even been born yet.
And only Dr. Brown can help him get back to the future.
Are you telling me that this sucker is nuclear? Precisely.
Michael J. Fox,
Whoa, this is heavy.
Christopher Lloyd,
There's that word again, heavy. Why are things so heavy in the future? Is there a problem with the Earth's gravitational pull?
Back to the Future.
All right, so if you forgot it, that's what it was.
Oh yeah.
Right? I don't remember what we're doing because we
I
actually.
have no idea.
I'm not going to lie to you. We didn't watch most of that trailer. I was listing off the people who are going to be at Niagara Falls Comic Con.
Yeah, we were talking about Comic-Con.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's people in there. Leah Thompson
Yeah.
and somebody else. I was going to say Heather Graham.
Wilford Brimley.
Wilford Brimley. Honky Tonk Man.
All he does is complain. He's like, if I had a time machine, I'd go back in time and fix my diabetes.
With a oatmeal.
Yeah.
Some Quaker Oats. It's the right choice.
I liked Ben Stiller show had a guy who did that of those, and it was a different version of Quaker Oats. It was something about
Right.
It's like Grady's Oats, and he'd get all mad and stuff like that.
That was the best show.
For Grady's Oats. That's
That show
a great
ruled.
One. Anybody who hasn't seen it, you got to go back. It's the smallest cast ever. It's Ben Stiller, Janine Garofalo, Bob Odenkirk, and Andy Dick. And they just go fucking full tilt in everything.
It's amazing.
Kate Munster, one of the best sketches
Kate
ever.
Munster. I don't remember. I have to watch it again.
That's the one. I've got it here if you want to borrow it. But the it's Cape Fear, but it's Eddie Munster.
Oh,
so
yes.
he's Robert De Niro and like as Eddie Munster.
Yeah.
Just brilliant. He was a brilliant
He does great impressions, totally.
Because he did.
I like the one with Metallica, and it's a movie about
the father
swapping bodies.
Yeah, the father-son switching bodies thing. And it was Fred Willard did like a guest spot.
Oh, Fred Willard's the man.
Fred Willard and Andy Dick played Pauly Shore.
Oh my God, yes.
Oh, it was so good. And but every single sketch they just nail. There was good ones. They had Bob Odenkirk as Charles Manson was just phenomenal.
Nice.
Good times. So go watch that show.
You should, but you should listen to us first.
Take your time. Order it on Amazon or something and go, well, I've got a couple days now until that comes. If I've got a Prime membership, maybe longer if I don't. And then in that time, binge some Miscast commentary.
Did they pay you for that?
Are
you not telling me that you're getting some endorsement deals? Because you just threw something in there.
No, I'm trying.
Endorsement.
I would love to, but no, that hasn't occurred yet. But yeah.
Don't forget about Pizza Hut's new 2-for-1 deal on, imagine that. Imagine we actually got like people like, what the fuck? Like,
I don't give a shit.
10 donuts for the price of 7 at the old donut hut.
I was gonna say
underneath the overpass at the corner of.
I was gonna say that's the weirdest deal for Pizza Hut ever. 10 donuts for the price of 7.
I know, they're really branching out.
Yeah,
the treats. They still do treats and pizzas.
They never did. That's Dairy Queen.
Well, no, they used to have like dessert pizzas.
They have
or
a dessert
at,
pizza,
Pizza Hut,
but it's not called treats and
pizza. They still do that buffet.
Yeah,
man, I want to go to that.
I did that a while ago. It was very disappointing.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's how you know they're not an advertiser for us because
yeah. He's now, there we go.
Yeah, I don't know. Everything was just kind of.
It's kind of blah.
Yeah.
It was meh.
I felt like all the stuff that got brought out was like canceled lunch orders.
Yeah, from days ago.
Yeah, I was gonna bring this out, but then they called back and they're like, no, never mind. I don't.
It actually was pizza from old pizza days at school, and it wasn't even Pizza Hut pizza. Yeah, one table got like, what the fuck is that? Say Pizza Hut?
Yeah, it's a pizza. What?
Yeah, just like even in the box still, they don't even care anymore.
There's
a Domino's box over there. This guy's got like a little Caesar's box.
I was thinking about it because I order, Abby's pizza day stuff for every week and all that.
They have pizza day every week?
Every Wednesday.
What?
Yeah.
How much is it?
It's $1 a slice.
A square?
Yeah.
Fucking Jesus. Where is it from?
I'm not entirely sure. To be honest.
Mm-hmm. How many slices does she get?
I give her one slice and then
one
snacks.
slice.
And then snacks. We gotta.
Dear God, what are you, starving the poor child?
No, we give her.
You
other food.
spend the money on drugs, so then your daughter can't even. You don't remember that one kid
So
that
we
had
can
like
both be
8
thin.
pieces?
What?
That one kid that got like half a box of pizza, and I was like, I can't even afford one. I'm eating a fucking sandwich over here, Everybody's laughing. Pizza day, pizza breath, hey! And I'm like, fuck. And the one guy like's got like 8 slices and like 2 chocolate milks. I like pizza parties. Do you like pizza?
I know.
Ever since the incident.
Cheese and bread seems a little decadent to me.
Yeah, he is pretty staunch when it comes to the.
Yeah,
he's cardboard mainly.
It's
paper mache dip.
It's funny the things because in addition to that, every 2 weeks the kids get a sub lunch.
So they get a pizza lunch one day and sub lunch the next day. So can you pick like a meatball, or does everybody get like an assorted sub?
There's like 3 choices. There's like a veggie sub, like an assorted sub, and like a turkey sub.
They got a lot, but I want to know which one sells the most.
Why?
What's left over? The veggie sub, you think?
Well, you order the ones you want, and they order them ahead of time. They don't just bring a bunch and you grab them.
I bet you one kid's got the veggie sub, and the other kid's they're probably merciless to him.
They kick the shit out of that kid.
That poor fucker.
Yeah. That kid's going to be the subject of 13 Reasons Why season 5.
What's that?
That's a Netflix show.
13 Reasons Why I Did What I Did.
Yeah. That's really
reason number 1.
That's just the suicide guilt trip.
I don't give a fuck.
Don't if you're going to kill yourself, don't
blame everybody.
Don't include everybody. Yeah, reason number 5 I did it is cuz you were a bitch to me.
Yeah.
Martha. See, because I'm going back in time.
Martha.
I'm trying to keep it back in time.
This is why this is happening to me.
Right?
Take some accountability, for God's sakes.
See, and that's what I'm saying.
I'll give you 13 reasons why not to be a whiny little bitch.
That's right.
Reason number 1, go fuck yourself.
Reason number 1, you think your life is bad. Picture you were any color other than white before 1975.
Yeah.
They had it worse. It doesn't matter if they were rich.
Reason number 2, I don't give a shit. Your reason number 1 is like, no, you can't write that in the top thing.
It's your top
thing. It was like 4 pages of just and then you got to underline it.
Yeah, well,
that's the header, you know?
But my point is, that's the end of the points. That's just like, okay, you don't need to continue reading now. Everything else is just gravy.
That would get you to the end, though, right? Because you still think you're just reading the header, but really you're reading the entire thing.
Yes. I feel like the entire show is just a clickbait kind of thing.
Yeah.
13 reasons why I killed myself. Number 8 will really surprise you.
It's just as you.
Yeah.
And it's a picture of somebody pointing, like, you know, in my general direction.
Yeah.
That was
it's literally like if I've seen it before and they were pointing away from me, then Todd's like, yeah, I saw that article. They were pointing right at me. So then we both looked at it and it was pointing right at Todd away from me.
It was fucked up. We even had 2 different ones, and the one that he had close to him was pointing right at me.
Yeah. So
they were like turned.
Yeah.
Fucked up. That reminds me of this thing on Facebook I saw. I don't know if I've mentioned it before, but it was like, this guy's like, my mother is dying of such and such.
Okay.
She will only go get treatment unless like 830 people. Oh no, he's like, I told her to pick a number. She was going to give up on smoking. That's what it was. It's like, my mother smokes 3 packs of cigarettes a day.
Yeah.
The doctor told her if she doesn't stop, she's going to die.
Nice.
Okay. So I said, Mom, pick a number. Yeah. She said 839. I said, if 839 people like, you know, copy this and send it to another person, she'll quit smoking. And so it was pretty much like on you. So like, if you don't copy this and send it, then she's gonna continue smoking 3 packs, and when she dies, that's on you.
Yeah.
I was like, this is the most fucked up thing I've ever heard.
Those are just things where weird people try to just get a lot of likes or shares or something like that. Because there are ones too where there's signs where it's like, I'm trying to show my students what you know, how it is to communicate with the world, and so if you share this around and we get this many things, they'll learn their lesson type thing.
They'll learn their lesson,
and then it's got like 20,000 shares, and you're like, are you guys that naive? Like, it's not even like it's the person was holding a blank piece of paper that then somebody like typed onto from.
You know what we should put onto
Photoshop.
ours?
What?
There should be a picture of us holding a cat and your dog.
Yeah.
And a gun, and it says like, or okay, we don't have a gun.
All right.
So like a knife or something. Like, if you don't send this 500 times around, we're gonna murder this cat.
Yeah.
And that's on you. If you don't do it, then you just killed an innocent cat.
But I'm gonna put it to you that I may have to kill the cat anyways, because
tell them you mean business.
If I try and pick them up, they really, really get violent. They get really scratchy and clawy.
They don't like to be
so
touched.
I may have to defend myself.
Yeah, exactly. I think you should kill it just to prove a point that you're not fucking bullshitting.
I've got 2 cats. It's fine.
So then the next one, they're like, you got to believe this guy. We'd better send it.
Yeah. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
I find free cats everywhere.
If you don't send this, I will masturbate into a plant. Yep.
If you do
That's
send it,
it.
I'm going to do it
That's
more.
it.
I'll do it
Exactly.
twice.
Yep. I'll send it to you.
You'll send
That's
the plant?
it. I'll send you afterwards. I'll
God.
mail the plant to your house, and everyone would be like, "My house? Oh God!"
What are these weird pale yellow stains all over this plant?
And why does when you mail it to me? Like, yeah, that's how you say you love someone.
Why does it smell like a 9-year-old grilled cheese? I don't know. Is that what that would be like?
Oh yes, old semen definitely smells like old grilled cheeses, but only the combination of semen on plant life.
Yeah. Well, isn't that what photosynthesis really is?
Exactly.
Yeah. All right. So we've solved another one.
I'm shocked that they stopped us from teaching that science class.
I know our science classes.
They were the shit.
Yeah. I'll give a lot of credit. I really loved our grade 8 science class. Do you
Was
remember?
I there for that?
You were in grade 8. You made it. You made it at least that far. Yeah. No, I remember. It was. Oh, you know what?
I wasn't even there. I didn't do
No.
science. I said, fuck that.
It wasn't great. It wasn't there.
It wasn't even school you're thinking of. This is a dream you had the other day.
No,
My God.
I'm thinking it was actually when I was in grade 7. We were in different schools for that one year.
See, I wasn't there.
You weren't
That's
there.
why you had the best time of your fucking life.
Yeah, I actually learned something because we were separate from each other. No,
Yeah, you learned something. Yeah, fucking right.
Yeah. No, actually, the class though we did we did forensics and stuff like that, and it was so
Oh my
cool. And I
God.
remember the teacher was just a really cool guy, but he was a good teacher. He was kind of like our grade 8 science teacher,
Right.
Mr. Bez. And like that guy, he was like a big, burly, intimidating guy, but he was a good guy. And like he'd be like the one if you were like, you were slacking off or something like that. He'd like put his giant hand on the back of your neck, and you just go,
Squeeze
oh,
it.
God.
Oh, yeah.
It's like how Snape felt about Harry and Ron.
Oh, God, yeah.
Basically the exact same thing, including all the dark
He
magic.
didn't put his giant hands on my neck, bro. Oh,
Well, he put it on
God.
one of your necks.
I loved it.
Made that thing
That's
disappear.
how you get A's, baby. Straight A's.
Straight AIDS.
Yes. Did I say A's? Yeah,
Yeah.
I meant AIDS.
But anyways,
I didn't
yeah.
do well in school, even though I was fucking on my teachers.
I know.
Like,
I was
that
not,
tells you something.
I was not fucking him well. But the forensics thing though, we were doing like a fingerprint thing, and he just bought a piece of like liver, and you
Oh
like
my
put your finger in,
God.
and the one guy was like afraid to put his finger in, and he just jammed it in there. He's like, put it
And
in
I
there.
threw up and passed out.
Yeah.
You know, somebody's gonna some
No,
girl passes out.
It was really fun though, and we did like tie dye for as one of our like little project things, and it was a lot of cool
Because
shit
he's
like
like
that.
some hippie. He made you make him some shirts for the next fucking Fish concert he goes to. You guys just did his dirty work. He sells them at Fish concerts.
We just did little like squares of cloth just to like show.
You can sell those.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, you could sew all those up into
Oh,
some
fuck yeah.
weird Frankenstein T-shirt. But yeah, it was. And then I got detention one time, and it was like you'd get detention, and you'd all have to go to one classroom,
Right.
and it was and his detention was basically solve this math problem. And I was really good at math, so I literally sat down, I looked at it, I solved it, I gave it to him. I still beat most kids out of school who were like didn't have detention.
Oh, sweet.
I just went in and I wrote it down. He looked at it. He's like, "Get out."
Nice.
He's like, "On your way."
What if you can't? That's not fair. What if you can't solve it? You're going to be sitting there for months.
Yeah, some people are still
You
there.
have like eternal detention.
It is what it is.
Oh my God. They could have gotten
also-
up years ago.
He also one time sent me to the store, and he's like, "We don't have any like cream for our coffee." He gave me money. He's like, "Can you go to the store?"
Go to this. Your teacher's little fucking pet.
And
you
I
were.
was,
Listen to you.
so late for school.
Well, I'm
And-
sure they didn't give a shit. As they
No.
need their coffee, right?
Well, I brought it, and like everybody was in class, and then he's like, "Where were you?" And I'm like, you said to go get it. He's like, "There's a store right over there." I'd never been the other direction, so I walked the other
You're
direction.
just
Like
far 14 miles
he expects
away.
me, like I'm like, how old at that point? I'm like 12. I was like, I didn't know where like everything was all around the neighborhood. I
Right.
knew the distance between
The
my
school
home
to
and
your
school.
house.
I knew everything that was there, and I knew there was a store down that way, which was about half the walk back.
Right.
So I went back, and it took me like 20 minutes to get there and find what I needed
Oh,
to get
you don't
back.
see they get what they want, and then they just fucking set you up, man.
Yeah.
That was a setup.
And yeah, exactly. Then it was my liver that kid put.
Yep. Put his thumb right into.
It's fine. It's fine.
And by liver, you mean anus hole.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Well, I didn't mean it, but
right.
I really just more didn't want you to find out.
Right. Right. Whole
So,
stinky
I
thing.
have no problem lying to my audience
Thumb sucker.
because, you know,
That's fun.
I'm not ready to say me too. Okay. It's not
I've
time
been saying
yet.
it for years.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, he wants to be molested. I'm like, me too. Me. Me too. Me. I'm like, oh.
And see, I just go like everybody's like, yeah, we're going to the party. Me too? No.
Not you, Joe.
Not you too.
No.
You go
We're
to
the not you movement.
Yeah, you
We're hashtag not you. Not ever.
Yeah. You go play with puzzles with Uncle Harvey. Okay. So
Should we start this movie or what?
no, because we're not on that episode yet.
Oh, you're right.
We'll start this movie next
just
week.
Keeping you on your toes. Keeping you on your toes, bro. Keeping you. Woo.
But I think that's as good a sign as any to say we need to end this episode.
Me too. Me too, bro.
Don't do it. Don't do that.
That's me molesting him. Listen. And we're done. Oh, he's cycling. He's cycling fast tonight.
so much.
He's cycling fast.
I remember, what was the movie? I want to say it was one of the Two Moon Junction movies.
Two Moon Junction.
It was the first time I ever saw like a woman cry after sex, and I didn't understand. I was like, did he do a bad job? I don't understand
Two
what's
Moon
happening.
Junction.
I think it was Return
It was
to Two Moon
such
Junction.
a good
'Cause
bang that
it
she
was-
cried. A good cry after a good bang.
Because it was the girl. I want to say it was the girl from Boxing Helena who didn't have arms or legs while she got fucked.
Helena?
But yeah, Helena. But
It's easier access.
yeah, no doubt. I don't know. It's kind of like because you can't like hold anything apart. Like, your whole
Yeah,
body
it's
is one
kind
stump.
of like
so.
stumping and thumping.
So like the girls like you're really enjoying yourself because the whole time you were going, but really that's not why you were doing it. But then the guy who was in it was the bad guy from Kindergarten Cop.
Oh, sweet.
The
I know
Crease.
that
No,
guy.
that's I'm gonna say Crease.
Crease.
That's Karate Kid. But say he's basically the same
Yeah,
guy.
yeah.
So you got that. I know that's
He's got
just,
that going on.
That's just a bonus. That's just a bonus thing because we're wrapping this bad boy up. So make sure to tune in next week for Back to the Future.
Back to
We're-
the future.
We are excited about it, despite I don't know whatever the fuck we've talked about in the last 40 minutes.
Exactly.
As usual.
Yeah, they'll be wishing they can go back to the future when they fucking see this thing. Oh,
It's gonna be great.
Jesus.
See, but and you literally can because it's streaming. You can catch it whenever you want.
Go and then go back and back and back and forth and back.
Yes.
Start at the back and work your way forward.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I did a little while ago a Throwback Thursday, which was for our first episode, which was
Was
a
I
funny.
even here for that?
Yeah, you were here for that.
Okay. I'll believe
And
you.
It was a 6-minute episode.
6 minutes.
That was before we figured out how to be long-winded
long term.
in not an entertaining way. That's not what I want to say.
No.
But just a way.
Just stretch
In a
it
way.
out.
Yeah.
Stretch it out.
Right.
You know, like when they made Wayne's World, it was like 6 minutes. They went back and watched the footage, and it was like 6 minutes long. They're like, "Oh my god, we need a movie here."
Yeah. Well, we can do 40 more minutes of no way, no way.
That sounds good to
way.
me.
I'm fine with that.
I'm gonna
Well,
look
that was.
forward to
I think that's why they did that cool beans scene in Hot Rod. Cool beans. Cool beans. Cool beans. Cool beans. Like, it's just that for like about 2 minutes.
Oh, nice.
That's
They
pretty
said
good.
some time to fill.
Yeah, you know, a lot of people in that movie.
And what, Hot Rod?
Yeah,
I never saw it.
it's the Lonely Island guys.
Yeah.
Bill Hader.
Is it any good?
I like it.
Huh.
It's silly. It's what it is,
Right.
right? But it's
It's a him. What's his name?
well, Danny McBride's in it. Andy Samberg.
Andy Samberg. Yeah, he's an acquired taste, I think.
Isla Fisher.
Oh, I like her. She's not acquired.
And,
She's that little.
Will
Is she
Arnett.
still married to Borat?
Yeah, as far as I know.
Really? What's he been doing?
No,
What's
Borat.
Borat been at?
I don't know.
Huh?
Stop scratching your chest.
I won't. I've got something.
I got a scabier for
I
it.
sleep outside, for God's sakes.
Anything could crawl inside me when I'm
Fucking
not
right
looking.
again.
But yeah, it's just a bunch of people, and like Chris Parnell has this. Chris
I
Parnell
like
has
that Chris
this-
Parnell. I like his voice.
He does the thing. He plays the AM radio guy who's exclusively covering him jumping a bunch of buses. There's no TV coverage of it.
Sweet, it's just him.
And then he's sitting there and he shows a tattoo, and it's Calvin peeing on, it was like FM radio and a TV at the same time.
Right. Like from
And-
Calvin and Hobbes.
Yeah, and Ian McShane plays his stepfather who's dying. And,
Oh,
like,
God.
it's just a bunch. Like
Maybe I'll
everybody,
check it out.
everybody's somebody. It's a really silly movie.
Everybody is somebody, Joe, in my eyes.
It's fun.
Okay?
It's a lot of fun.
All of our fans are people, too. They're not just a fucking number.
Says
Huh?
you. Says you.
I don't even know. I don't even know anymore.
Number
I'm rallying against.
Number 9, email in and tell them different.
Yeah. No, Joe's right, actually. I'm nothing.
Yeah,
When
I don't-
Joe said, Joe said my name, then I existed.
If one thing recent movies like The Hunger Games and Maze Runner and Divergent taught me, I want to be categorized.
Yeah. Sick of being somebody different.
Yeah.
I just want to blend in,
Yeah.
Like the Borg.
But just with a small group of people, and I really want to dislike the other small groups of people.
You have to.
Fuck them. All right. Back to the Future. They are not categorized unless you're thinking because it's the 50s and then like they're categorizing with the white and black. But we're going to skip that part.
The milkshakes were real good back then.
Yeah.
The burgers are probably so good, too.
Lead was in everything.
Oh, yeah. That's what made everything good.
Lead was good.
Yeah.
And
We don't know what's good
segregation.
for us anymore.
Those are the things.
You mean the separating of different leads?
That's
Right?
if you want somebody to break down MAGA for you.
Yeah.
It's lead and segregation.
Yep.
Those are the two.
Good old American values.
You got it. So tune in next week while we talk about these good old American values. Email in
Segregate
podcast.
yourselves from everyone and
Yeah.
slap on a pair of headphones.
Yeah.
Fire up the old movie stealer box there and
Be-
watch a stolen movie with us.
Be in a corner of your house that receives so little light that nobody can find you, even if they
Yeah.
shine a flashlight on the area. And then listen to us.
Everybody's got one of those in their house.
Super dark.
Like just a void, a dark void
Yeah.
of darkness.
Those are the rooms I like to sleep in because I assume a clown's going to come out and eat
I
me at any point.
emerge from that darkness every day,
You never haven't.
cackling,
I remember my
soaked in blood.
my grandfather, his basement, it was like separated into like 2 chunks, and the one chunk was never lit up. It had like a bar and stuff
Oh,
in
God.
it, right? But it was never lit up, and you'd go in there. One area was down there, and all the toys were there, and you could play. But then you would just see like about 8 inches into that other room from the light from this
Yeah.
room, and then it was just sheer darkness. I'm like, anything could come out of that darkness and
At any moment.
and finish us off.
And you don't want to close the door
And the-
because it probably swings towards the darkness, right? So
Yeah.
if you got to put your hand in there to grab the doorknob, which you can't see,
No. It just-
there might not even be a doorknob there.
there might not be a hand there
Yeah.
to pull it back.
Holy
So,
fuck.
and that was back in the day when all the parents smoked, so nobody's coming running for you,
They're too busy smoking.
right? And ironically, this was roughly around 1985 when this movie came out.
Oh, it's nice segue, bro.
Nice. And at this point, people are going, "What movie are you doing?" I don't know.
They've forgotten at this point.
Back to the motherfucking future. That's
Oh,
what.
yeah.
Rewind to that 8-second period where we talked about the movie
Back
we're
to
doing.
the future, baby.
Yeah. So, anyways, email us podcast at miscastcommentary.com, Twitter at miscast podcast, at miscast commentary on Instagram. Get our Facebook page, like that. Wherever you listen, like, subscribe, comment, all those good things. Rate.
Thumbs up.
Did
Did you ever have the thumbs down thing? You can only say thumbs up to things. Why isn't there a thumbs down?
Facebook, you can thumbs down.
Can you?
Yeah.
What
I
about a
think.
middle finger?
No, not yet.
Oh.
We're getting there.
All right.
We're getting there. But that's what the comments are for. Go on YouTube. You can
And
go
they're
on-
all like, and nobody cares. You can say any awfulness you want to, and
Yeah.
people will just be like, "Who's this? Who knows?"
We do have a YouTube page too, where you can see. There are some videos of us. You can watch the video of us when we pulled the all-nighter
Yep.
back in the day, and then I've put up versions of our
There's
actual
slumber party,
yeah,
massacre.
and I put up versions of our actual episodes.
That's a movie we should watch.
there.
Slumber Party Massacre 2, where he's got the guitar drill.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Ding, 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 ding.
It's
Yeah.
terrifying.
We're on it.
Oh my god. Okay.
All right. Well, we'll get to that
Seriously.
one week, but next week, Back to the Future. We'll see you then.
This has been Miscast Commentary with your hosts, Joe Finley and Todd Murray. Executive producer, Joe Finley. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the podcast wherever you listen. Visit www.miscastcommentary.com for all news related to the podcast. Miscast Commentary is a Miscast media production.